Here we are yet again, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you've survived the first workout. We're on to the second here. All right, say first is the worst and second is in fact the best, and it can in fast be the best. All right, whether it's Ramadan that you're fasting for, or you're telling your friends how fast you are. All right, regardless of speed or spirituality, we're all going to execute hopefully these movements correctly. All right, it's going to begin with an 800-meter run. If you happen to know what that is, wonderful. All right, if you have the luxury of being outside and having a route nearby that you can use that. If you don't, all right, have no fear. Instead, you'll be performing mountain climbers. All right, that's assuming that you don't have a bike or you don't have a rower in your house or somewhere close to you, all right, that you can utilize and borrow. All right, all of the distances for those respective devices can obviously be found right in the information, but let's just assume that you're just in your living room and you're wondering what's next. All right, you'll be performing that mountain climber, ideally our kind of workout mountain climbers, if you will. All right, so where the knees aren't up and in towards the elbow, but rather the foot is on the outside of the hand. So you'll be in that plank position, all right, setting your right foot on the outside of the right hand and then shifting to the opposite side. You'll count every single one of those steps, all right? You'll be doing 100 of those. If you need to modify it to where the knee comes in towards the elbow instead, so it's a little bit of a quicker pace, you'll be doing every 2 steps, so left and right. Or if it's easier for you to count, then my goodness, you're counting up to 200. That's a lot of numbers, all right? So left and right, counting to 1 equals, or rather makes more sense, but whatever you prefer, all right? You finish that run, you finish your row, your bike, your mountain climbers, okay? And then next, you're going to be performing the V-up. I'm pointing at the weight prematurely, all right? You'll come in, it's going to be 8 rounds. It's going to start with 10 V-ups, okay? The V-up's going to begin in essentially this hollow position on the floor. From here, actively lifting my legs up, but also simultaneously elevating my torso, reaching for my toe, ideally keeping those legs straight, ideally making sure my mid-back comes off the ground. We want to try and avoid just lifting our legs up and touching, all right? We're looking for that active kind of V position. If you're unable to actually get your toes, next best option is just bringing your torso towards your thigh. You can keep your hands down by your side. If both of those are going to be a problem, straight leg sit up instead, so my legs stay locked, coming up and touching my toe. After you've performed 10 reps, you're going to go to your dumbbell or whatever version of variation rather of the weight you have. From here, you're going to perform a single arm devil's press. That starts with the dumbbell on the ground. You'll perform the burpee. One hand will be on the handle, the other's on the floor, kicking back, peel, think wide stance. You're going to swing that dumbbell back and in. After, I almost got excited myself, I deadlift up. So notice hips and shoulders move together. Deadlift up, swing, catching that quarter squat, stand all the way up, belly tight, elbow locked, knee open. Bring it down to the shoulder. You can change in midair if you like. You do the same exact thing on deadlift, squeeze, punch, the other side. All right, if you have a bag or you have a plate, 2 hands will obviously be on that object. Okay, same idea still. From here, you kick back, peel, think deadlift, squeeze and shrug. Kind of that burpee to deadlift to hang snatch variation. Same execution with the bag. Again, burpee, deadlift, swing, up and over. All right. If you don't happen to have any weight, no problem. You're doing the burpee. It's kind of our go-to here. Hopefully you love them by now. Peel, jump, clap. All right. 10 rounds. Pardon me. 8 rounds. 10 V-ups. All right, or whatever variation of the sit-up. And then 8 alternating devil's press if you have one hand at a time, or just 8 total reps. Doesn't make a difference, all right? Just make sure you're modifying accordingly. You finish those 8 rounds, you're back out the door, all right, to another 800-meter run, or whatever variation you're doing there. Which again, could be mountain climbers, okay? Also can include lateral hops if you prefer those, all right? Maybe you didn't do yesterday's and you have a jump rope around, you wanna do jump ropes instead. Whatever the hell makes you happy and makes you sweat, all right? But again, 800-meter run, 8 rounds, 10 V-ups, 8 doubles press, 800-meter run. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.